Hi everyone, this is Chrissy from InTheStarsByChrissy.com, and today I want to make this video about 1111 and what it is going to be bringing you. So this may be in a pick a card reading. You can choose from 1, 2, and 3. You can meditate on it if you will. Anything really goes for this reading. The purpose and the intention that I made when I was meditating and picking up the cards for this reading is to give us insights on what this 1111 portal is going to give us. Now, as I talk about this 1111, you can, spend your time to work on the energies in place and what you think the message is going to be speaking to you. Maybe you need to hear a message from number 1, number 2, or number 3. Anything goes with that. But I want to let you guys know that the goal that I have set here is to give us information on what is to come in our life because of the 1111 portal. So there is no right or wrong answer in here because each of these cards will resonate to everyone, so you can choose to watch the video from the beginning to the end if you want, or you can just listen in to whatever number you have picked upon. So this first card has the lapis lazuli in it, and the lapis has a lot to do with truth. This is the crystal quartz, and it has a lot to do with, some form of insight and clarity to a situation. And this is the selenite, which is my favorite, and it's a lot more spiritual and more on a fate and destiny guidance, protection and clearance, if you will. So without any further ado, I think you guys are ready. Let's begin with this first pile. Let me just remove the others aside. Okay, so for the first pile, let's see the messages that are in place over here. I'm going to be opening the oracle cards later. So let me first have in. So the first card that we have here is the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't have my glasses right now. The Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And then onto this deck we do have the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. And then we have here the 3 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and Justice over here. So I'll just leave it like this so you guys can view it. So this is a very interesting combination because we are being shown here that there could be some form of news that is coming into your life that can probably bring in some emotional clarity, emotional happiness as well. This can have a lot to do with our love life, or it could have a lot to do with just home and family thing. It could be that there is some form of harmony coming into place, harmony in terms of our home, harmony in terms of our relationships. When the Pentacles and the Cups comes in together, it's more of a situation wherein something is materializing, and this 1111 is really has that form of energy wherein things are going to materialize in our own reality. Basically, we are being shown here that there has been an issue here. We have the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So there has been some form of problem in that relationship, probably, wherein it has caused you a lot of misery. Maybe you have fallen out of love before, or this is a relationship in the past that, you know, things just died down, did not work out, all those kinds of things. Maybe you're about to get married and then suddenly it got postponed. There is a situation there wherein there is some form of uncertainty, feeling unsure about things. Something did not proceed the way that it should, is what I'm getting here. And with this 1111 portal opening up, this is giving us a chance to create some form of finality to a situation. There is a way to resolve the crisis. There is a way to resolve a certain situation that you may be dealing with. We do have this Three of Pentacles and the Justice card together here. So, you know, this is a situation wherein there could be hard work in place. There could be some form of effort that we might want to work with. And what has been in balance before will achieve some form of a balanced state. So it is that situation wherein you might feel that everything worked out. There might have been some falling out in the past, but it is showing us here that, you know, this chaos is going to get balanced. That situation we're in, you know, what has been wrong gets some form of justice, you know, some form of truth is coming out, you know, what is meant to happen is going to happen. And someone might be thinking about trying to reach out to you, trying to explain things, trying to tell you something, because this is a pentacle, so this is not something they are gonna do in the blink of an eye. I feel that this is a person or a situation wherein it took them a lot of time to be able to say what they wanted to say. That situation in place. So I feel that this is more of an official news that is about to enter your life, that is about to transpire for you, and it will be entering in your life for the long haul. So there is a form of stability and structure that you will experience as a result. Now, let's see what are the messages that we have here. We have spiritual growth, Serena, and curiosity. Now, Serena is telling us that I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. So just have faith. And curiosity is start a project related to something that you are curious about. I really find it surreal when the reading is being like there is a resonation happening between the reading and the oracle cards. Like you are going to be receiving something. Something is going to start in your life very soon, whether this is about your love situation, whether it's about work, career, and maybe this is something that you have been praying, you have been waiting on for all of these months, years, or whatever. You have been wanting this, and now some form of spiritual union is about to happen. You know, you are going to be receiving some form of help and guidance from above to making this reality for you to own it. That situation in place. We also have here, let your friends help you, trust, and attraction. So yeah, the oracle cards are mainly a form of confirmation of what is to come, but it's definitely telling us that, you know, you are on the right track and something is really entering your life. You know, when we have this attraction card coming up, this is like, you know, the law of attraction, wherein you are manifesting something and it is coming up there going to be transpiring into your own reality. And with the trust here, it seems that, you know, you already have a hunch of what is going to be transpiring in your life, but you are not sure if it will really happen, or maybe you are just having some form of doubts. So this is a situation that you need to trust the universe, trust the guidance that comes up to you, trust that everything is happening in the way that it should. Trust this divine timing, because I kind of feel that, you know, for the ones who picked number 1, you are just in a state wherein something is gonna happen. You know something is gonna happen, you just don't know what. You don't know if it's good or bad, but there is just, you know, that feeling, that urge that is telling you, I feel something is gonna happen. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if it's good or bad. I don't even know if it's related to my love life or related to something else. But this is like a confirmation and message that all is well, all is well. And there is some form of abundance, blessing in disguise, blessing that is going to come for you. And some form of good fortune is about to transpire in your life. Also, if your life has been stagnant, you know, at a pause, this is like a big signal that you know, your wheel is turning. The fate of your life is now turning, and some form of happening and action, events are about to unfold in your life. And you just need to trust that and own that. Welcome this energy, because there is going to be a lot of opportunity that is going to come into your life very soon. So yeah, that is for pile number 1. So I'm really stuttering my words right now. I'm not sure if that has a lot to do with the Mercury retrograde, so I do apologize for that. Okay, so pile number 2, this is your reading. So let me first set aside the oracles. Okay, so what do we have over here? You have the 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. I actually just bought this deck, so I really don't know. I haven't memorized the imagery of the cards, so it takes me a while to read them. And then what we have over here next is the King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the World card. Let me just get this into place. And last but not the least, we do have the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor card. Okay, so let's see. I feel that there is something that has been so hard on you. There's something that you are maybe wanting to make it happen, but you're having a hard time to do so. It's like you're putting in a lot of effort, but it seems that everything goes into a stalemate. So you are unsure on what is really gonna happen in your life, what is gonna happen into your situation. We are seeing here that the action that is going to transpire in your life is not gonna come from you, but outside of you. So it could be that outside interference is going to be the one that starts things for you. That will, you know, your new beginning, your new foundation in life is going to be initiated by someone else towards you. So there could be a specific person that is going to come into your life. It's very interesting how we do have this King of Wands, King of Swords, and the Emperor card over here. So there's a man here that we are seeing, and there is, you know, some form of struggle, and now a new beginning is gonna come up, and this is really more of a situation and how you can balance the energy. How to balance the energy. I feel that this message is really telling us that there's going to be a new start, a new beginning that is coming in for you. And also, you might find out something. There is a form of truth. You might realize something. You might investigate something. You might find out something. So there is a form of awareness that is that comes along with this 1111 for you. Maybe it's not maybe the story or the information is not about you, but about someone else. So yeah, there is that message that, you know, it gives you an aha moment of realization of what is really happening to whatever situation you're going through, or what you are focusing at this time. And you might just realize that this person can act cold. Maybe they are acting cold towards you, or maybe they're very distant and cold and very harsh on you, but in reality they actually care about you, surprisingly, you know. Maybe you have given up the hope that they still care, but you might find out and realize that maybe they're having a hard time with their life, and you realize this with the gift of the 1111. Whatever information that comes in has a lot to do with that information regarding a specific person in your life. Now, I have here all kings, but this can also be a woman if you're a man. It can be vice versa. But yeah, for now, what I'm getting here is that there is a specific person outside of your realm that you will find out more information about this person. And, you know, whatever decision that you come across after knowing that information is on another storyline, another chapter of things. So yeah, let me first take a look on what insights we have over here. We have this free yourself, true love, and the retreat card. Free yourself, true love, and the retreat. So maybe you are fixated about something regarding a relationship, regarding a situation in your life. You know, maybe there has been too much drama, or you are misunderstanding something and being stubborn at it, and you're trying to push into that truth that you think is the truth. But in reality, maybe you're just missing out on something. Maybe you're not understanding things clearly, so you may need to step back. Just like what the cards are telling us. So here, what is telling us, you need some form of laughter. You need some form of laughter. Archangel Michael and Yes card. So yeah, like I said, there is an information that is coming into you, and whatever information that comes in is the truth. Archangel Michael is the angel that gives us, you know, that can cut away cords, especially negative cords that are not serving us. So whatever that has been deluding us, whatever negative attachment that is surrounding our energy, Archangel Michael is going to, you know, cleanse that and cut that. And, you know, after that process of things, we may be able to see things clearly. We may be able to see things see the things that we have not seen before, and we might even wonder, why didn't I realize that? You know, it's right in front of your face, but you didn't realize the truth until this happened, whatever that situation that may be. So yeah, you are getting a green light here. So yeah, it could be that a person that was not present in your life before suddenly comes in. They want to be acknowledged, they want to be known. So there is that energy surrounding your energy number 2. And there could be a new profound beginning that comes along with this after knowing the truth. But I kind of feel that for this pile, there is still some form of work to be done, some form of struggle, some form of adjustment phase is still in present. But the first step that you need to understand is that you need to get to the core issue. You need to find out the truth, and you will. And you need to accept that. You need to accept, don't resist, don't struggle. Accept what comes to you right now, because there is really something that is going to enter your life that will shift your life to the core, basically. So yeah, that is for pile number 2. And let's see what we have on the third pile. Okay, so the third pile we have here, selenite. Let's see what we have. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Lover's card. And then what we have over here is the King of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. And last but not least, we have the 8 of Cups, the Star, and the Moon card. Okay, so let me first take a look. 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Lovers. So I feel that for a lot of you guys, you may be having some form of, it's that sense of a feeling wherein you're still haven't let go of what was in the past, what has happened in the past, maybe a past relationship, or maybe you are being stubborn about something. Maybe you're holding on into something that does not work anymore in your life, or maybe there is a decision that has to happen, but you have been prolonging it. You're unsure of what to really do. It's like, you know, something is on hold here. Something is on hold. And a decision has to happen now about a certain relationship. This pile has a lot of emotions to it, and I kind of feel that it could be having to do about someone who has left. Maybe they come back, maybe they don't. I'm not really sure at this point, but it's telling us to confront these emotions, these feelings, because maybe it's like you're not moving on. I'm getting that sense wherein you're not moving on. And even though you try not to think about things anymore, at the back of your mind, at the back, you know, it's like, you know, when you sleep at night, you still think about that person. You still have a desire of that person coming back into your life, maybe. This is a situation wherein you are now filled with a lot of uncertainty, And this is a time wherein you need to confront this. Are you still gonna go back to the past? Are you going to accept this lingering effect of your life in the past? Or is it the time for you to now move on and start a new venture in your life? We are being shown here that you might meet someone. There could be someone that comes along with this 1111 for you. This could be the person in your past or someone new entirely. But the key here is that you need to let go what has already happened. The things that are, maybe you're carrying the baggage, the emotional baggage from a past relationship. And even though that maybe this is about rekindling a relationship, even though that, you might get back your partner, it's not really about getting back with that person. It's about letting things go. The things that has made your relationship break up, the cause of the breakup, basically, is what I mean to say. Whatever was the cause of the breakup, you need to let go of that. You need to not bring that into the present if you want to make this last, or else you are just gonna be repeating the cycle, repeating the history of what has happened. You may get back with that person and still ruin the relationship as a result. You may be able to leave that person and be with someone else, but if you are having this paranoia and stress issues because of what has happened in your past, nothing is really gonna move forward. You're just gonna be repeating the same mistakes. You're just repeating what has happened in your previous relationship. So this is a time for you to confront things, maybe have some form of closure, and you don't really need to confront the other person to receive some form of closure. You can do this by yourself, by confronting your emotions, by confronting and telling yourself that enough is enough. I will move on, I have moved on, those kinds of things. There is a need for you to confront and something, to heal something, so that you can welcome the relationship or whatever situation that is going to come into you in a clean slate, so that things can last, things can be preserved, I would say. Because we do see a lot of possibilities here, but at the same time it has a lot of instability as well. So yeah, we are having a lot of that into this reading. So what we have here is religious factors, engagement, and keep an open mind. So there could be something happening in your life, but it seems that it's not within your expectations, not within your own control. So maybe you decided to be with someone else or be in a relationship, past, present, or future, and then you might realize that things are not the same. It's never gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same, especially if you're still thinking of the past. You will never be able to move forward if you still keep thinking of the past things that has happened in your own relationship. So you need to keep an open mind and accept things the way that they are right now. So yeah, there's that. The first card over here is saying God is in charge, daydream, and pets. Now, this can clearly tell us about pets, but I would say that in relation to this reading, this is more about taking care of yourself, loving yourself, and not thinking about the negative things that has happened to you, but really more on meditating on what you want to happen. What kind of relationship do you want to enter your life? What kind of partnership do you want to have an experience? Whether it's about, you know, getting back with an ex-partner, you know, that is just one area of thing. You can get back with your ex and experience the same toxic situation. Or you can get back with your ex, but start things in a clean slate without all of these emotional baggages. You can also start a relationship with someone new and still have all of this negativity and toxic situations, which is never gonna help. Or you can start your relationship with someone new with a clean slate after you clear out all of this negativity and toxic attachment that you have in your life, even toxic beliefs that you have in your life. So this is telling us that, you know, you might come into a situation where unfated events can really transpire in your life. This is also a chance for you to love yourself more, take care of yourself more, and also if you haven't really focused too much yourself into the emotional side of life, you know, maybe you feel like your heart has become a stone and you're not feeling anymore, and you're immune about everything because of all of the disappointments that has transpired in your life. This is a time wherein you're going back to feeling everything again, being emotional again. And you might think that this is a negative thing, but in reality, this is a positive thing. Your heart is speaking to you, and it's telling you something. And you need to focus on that, realize what is the message that it wants to tell you, for you to work on it, for you to do it, those kinds of things. So this 1111 portal is giving you a chance of a lifetime to repeat something or to welcome something in your life. But it's giving you a reminder to not bring up what is not serving you anymore. The past is in the past. And when I say that, I'm not talking about a person or a relationship or a situation. I'm telling about the connections, the toxic energies in the past. Leave it. Leave it. If you want to make something work, you need to let the negatives and toxic stuff go so that you can start anew. Because trust me, this 1111 portal is going to bring something in your life, and it will last for maybe next few months or even years to come. This 1111 is not just about astrology. It's not just about manifestation or anything like that. This 1111 has some form of significance in a very divine manner, wherein there could be spiritual union. There could be something right there that can really take a mark in your life. And sometimes, just like 1111, it can create positive thing, it can create negative thing. The idea here is that it is creating something, and it will be up to you if you're gonna be bringing in the negative into this partnership, this situation, this life onwards, or are you planning to bring something in a clean slate so that things can really last, things can be a lot more healthy, things can be positive in terms of your situation, relationship, or whatever it may be. So yeah, this is my reading for the 1111 portals for you guys. So I hope there is information here that will resonate for you, and hopefully it is all positive, and the guidance, information, what you need to know and what you need to be aware of is being taken seriously at one point in time, because I feel that this 1111 is going to bring up a whole bunch of things in your life, not just if you are a third pile, but for every pile. So yeah, thank you for watching and tuning in with me, and I'll see you guys again on my next video.